Alright guys, welcome to the channel. It's 1 AM on Saturday the 21st of December. I've just missed the post for Modelsport, so any orders that come from Modelsport are not going to get here for Christmas. So I've done a bit of an impulse buy and I've just ordered myself a new team associated two-wheel drive car. Guy in the community called Alan was tuning me into some two-wheel drive associates out there. I was going to go and get the same one he's got, but I've gone for the long wheelbase version, so hopefully that's a clue to what we're getting. So I'm just about to get some shut eye, set my alarm for 8:30, we'll head down to Modelsport. Oh yeah, boys.
So here we go guys, sit back and enjoy the ride. It's going to be a quick one. Nice easy bit of traffic. I expected it to be a lot worse. Only really hit one traffic jam. But what other hobby would you go across to the other side of the country for? Awesome. This passion that we call RCing.
Hours later.
Oh yeah, it is of course the Pro2 SC10. So yeah, got the four-wheel drive version and it's one of my favourite short course trucks. Real small form factor, bit underpowered though. So with this one we're going to make a few changes off the bat. I'm going to change that servo because I know it's dead slow, and we're going to up the motor in it. I want a similar power output to what's in my Armour Fury, and that is running a 3700 kV motor. So depending what pinion, if we've got one in the studio, we're going to either put a 3700 kV motor in it or a 4000 kV motor. Maybe a bit overpowered sorry, for a two-wheel drive buggy, but there's only one way to find out. So let's get all them bits gutted out of it and do this swap. Right guys, so let's break this seal and welcome her to the world. It's all about that first impression when you buy a new RC. It's almost addictive. Oh yeah, boys. I'm liking it already. Nice paint job. I'm liking the paint job. So yeah, we'll get the truck out, hopefully. Looks like it's a bit of a job. Guys, I'm surprised how light it is. That is so light. Wow, nice looking little car though, isn't it? Got very much a buggy kind of setup. That narrow front and them long arms. So yeah, should handle beautifully. So yeah, let's get under the hood and see what she's all about. We're going to put some body clip retainers on it. So we'll get drilling some holes in the body in a minute. But our first look under the hood. And there you go, traditional buggy kind of setup, that narrow front end, them long connecting arms, tie rods, very much like my racing buggy. So we're going to get the servo swapped out and get an ESC in it. We're going to be putting a Hobbywing 3700 motor in it and a Hobbywing 120 amp ESC. So I'll strip them out, boys, and then we will start her up. Yeah, diff feels nice. It's running a slip clutch on the back. Very adjustable, tunable chassis. Got our aluminium shocks with our plastic tops. Razor RC was saying you can get shock tops with bleed nipples on. So yeah, the servo will be sticking in it. We'll be sticking one of these EcoBoost servos in it. This is a 22 kilogram, so it should be pretty nice for this, because with these ESCs you can up the BEC voltage to 7.2 or 7.4, I forget what it is, but anyway. But yeah, some people have said that the battery straps are a bit short, which yeah, you can see they are short. So yeah, they'll struggle to get a 3S battery in there. So luckily we've already got some luggage straps, so we'll get them swapped over. So I'll do all this swapping it around off camera. Let's just check how slow that servo is. Yeah, boys, that's not what we want. We want something quicker than that. Boys, that is a pretty tiny pinion in there, boys. So the pinion shaft diameter looks like a 3.2, so the only motor we've got with a 3.2 shaft is this 4000 kV motor, so that's going to be a hell of a lot of power, boys. But you know, no guts, no glory. And there we go, we're going from a 3300 jumping up to a 4000 kV. So there's not a massive difference, but it's definitely going to have a bit of poke, boys.
Yeah, so on reflection, I don't reckon I'd done enough research on this RC. I didn't expect it to be such like race spec. I expected a bit more of a basher. That 48 DP spare gear definitely come as a surprise, but I've just managed to find the steel spare gear on eBay. It looks like it's gonna fit, so hopefully it will. Love this ESC, so much value for money. 80 quid for an ESC brushless motor. It's got that hobby wing quality. Love installing electronics. It's probably my favourite part of doing these upgrades, is putting the electronics in. Get this old servo out. Easy enough swap. Once you're putting your new servo in, just make sure when you put the servo saver on that it's in the neutral position. So you need to start your car up, have your trims at neutral, and then put the servo saver onto the new servo. Really important. Save you a lot of bother down the line. XT90 fitted. There goes our warranty. Really good tip about soldering is make sure you tin your wires. It really helps you get a decent join. So you just tin your wires like you're doing here, coat them in solder, and then coat the plug. I've already coated the plug and it just goes straight on. Of course, make sure you get your polarity the right way round. There we go, servo's in neutral position, and then get your servo saver on as straight as you can. You're never necessarily going to get it 100% pointing up, but as near as damn it is what you're after. You can see there, swap the radio gear for my Spectrum receiver so I can pair it up to my DX5 Pro. Get that servo in. Get that gasket back on the servo on the receiver box, just to keep it nice and watertight. The luggage straps I've used is 2 centimeters by 25 centimeters. Just gives you that extra height so you can fit them 3S lipos in there, boys. Jobs are good and all nice and neat. always put body retainers on my cars just so you're not losing the body clips when you're out in the field. You can get them off eBay for like about £4.50. So you just drill a little hole just a bit smaller than the rubber retainers.
And there you go, boys, that is the Pro2 SC10. I think this is a bit of a racing buggy rather than a basher. I mean, the pinion is a 48 DP, so that spare gear, which is only plastic, is a very fine teeth. So I predict this is going to go through a lot of pinion and spare gears. I do intend to take it off road, and it's going to get dusty. That rear spare gear guard isn't got a gasket on or nothing, so it's not going to keep any dust out. But yeah, boys, that is going to be an absolute ripper. So stay tuned for the running video. As always, thanks very much for tuning in. See you in the next one. Oh yeah, happy Christmas as well.